girl. Big smile, you know, and perky little ears. She was my sweet little girl. She'd sing along to Come On Eileen with me, have a drink with me. Only wonder, she wasn't that old. One whiskey. I mean, she was 8. But I think one whiskey when you're 8, it's all right. We were a pair, a proper pair, a proper duo, you know. I mean, not in a weird way, obviously. As a mum, I know where the boundaries are. You have to be like that as a parent. Lay down the line. I never thought she'd gone missing. Why? Why did they cut her legs off? She needed them. I mean, you need legs to walk on. You just can't move. Who could do this to my princess? My sweet Princess Bobby Boo. My sweet Princess Bobby Boo Pippin. Who could cut a little tongue out? Not that it really matters, a dead princess can't sing. Oh, sweet Princess Bobby Boo Pippin Sweet Pea. Who could gut her like a fish and leave her behind? I can't even bring myself to say it. They left her body behind Primark. I could have at least left her body behind a shop of some class. But Primark. Who could steal her beautiful eyes? She had no eyes when the store assistants found her. It was horrible. We had to put marbles in for the funeral. One green, one multicoloured, but we made do. I don't think I can ever move on. I don't think I can explain to you the anguish her mother feels putting her daughter in the ground. A legless daughter with mismatched marbles for eyes. Why? Who could do this to my princess? My sweet Princess Bobby Boo. My sweet Princess Bobby Boo Pippin Sweet Pea. Who could mutilate an 8-year-old girl? Who?
God. Mallory, I don't even know what to say.
I know what to say. This is a friendly group for dog owners, Mallory, and while that is truly harrowing, you know, murdering 8-year-old girls is really bad. But this is a group for dog owners to talk about dogs, and I'm pretty sure last time I checked, murder doesn't really fit into the topic of dogs.
What?
Sorry, Mallory. Might have to ask you to leave.
Susan!
My name is not Susan. It's Thomas. Susan is my last name.
Thomas!
What?
She just told you that and you're gonna kick her out. No empathy, man.
Rules are rules, and I have empathy, but I also have rules, and the rules say that murder doesn't fit into the topic of dogs.
And I say a daughter has just been fucking killed, and you're telling her she has to leave.
I really don't understand what you're saying.
I do. He's saying that's not very nice.
Thanks, Alison. Yeah, in so many words, yes, what Alison said.
Rules are rules.
I don't understand.
Well, basically, Mallory, you said your daughter was murdered, and while that's really terrible, but it doesn't fit into the topic of dogs. And this group really is reserved for talking about dogs.
Princess was my dog.
Right.
So, wait, her dog and her kid died? Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Alison, the dog was called Princess. Her dog was murdered.
I do apologise, Mallory. I really do.
It's all right. I
Turns out-
understand.
Yeah. Turns out dead dogs does fit into the topic of dogs.
Dead! My princess is dead! Everything reminds me of her, especially death!
Listen, I really think we need to take a pause.
Pause! My princess Bobby Boo had paused until they got cut off!
Not pause. Pause. Like we need to take a pause and think here.
Have you called the police?
They asked some questions and that, but on the way out, I heard him singing, "We'll let the dogs out," and, well, it reminded me of Princess, because she was a dog, and I let her out!
All right. We need some order here.
Calm down, Captain Susan.
My name is not Susan. It's Thomas.
Oh, forget that though. Thomas is just such a boring name.
This is not a time for jokes. Gentlemen, this is serious. Never before has the Mongrels Society been in such a serious and prominent position to help one of its members. Being the head of the #1 online dog Zoom group, I should know that we shall not stumble in Mallory's hour of need.
I heard that the Dog Society was #1, actually.
The voting was rigged. We are #1.
We're not #1.
No,
We are, Alison. We are #1.
Princess used to be my #1, and now I have none!
Well, now I'm really confused. This is mind-boggling.
I have decided to take drastic action. No longer are we the Mongrel Society #1 online dog Zoom group. From now on, we will be known as the Murdered Mongrels Society #1 online murdered dog Zoom support group.
I think you're #1 because you're the only one of that type of group. It doesn't really count, does it?
I'll mute you.
Alright, I'm sorry.
I have admin powers, and you know I'll use them. I could turn your camera off too. Then you couldn't make eyes at Alison all session. No more puppy love.
Alright. I'm sorry, Susan.
My name is not fucking Susan. It's fucking Thomas.
Fucking Thomas, great name. Hi, fucking Thomas.
Fucking Thomas.
Can everyone stop fucking Thomas?
I wasn't aware anyone ever actually started fucking.
Oh, man, you muted him.
Do you want to be muted as well?
No, sir.
Good. Good. Some order restored. Well, all right. That looks like that's time for today. 7 o'clock on the dot. We made good time. Don't you fear, Mallory? We are the #1 online dog Zoom support group as of 1 minute and 22 seconds ago.
Thank you, Susan. Thomas, sorry.
Hey, Nathan, do you want to FaceTime tonight? Oh, he's muted.
Fine.
Thanks, Thomas. Yeah, sure, Alison. What time?
I think 9's a good time. Is that all right, Nathan?
Okay, 9.
All right then. Well, that concludes the first meeting of the Murdered Mongrels Society. Oh, hey, Nathan. You're a bit early, aren't you?
Yeah, sorry,
I mean, it's not a problem. I was just wondering if,
Wellington's dead.
I mean, how do you think, I mean, if you don't mind talking
No,
about
no, it's okay. He, I found him in a garden with a garden fork sticking out of him. It's quite gruesome. I mean, like, it didn't phase me or something. It was just a bit shit, you know?
well, that is a curious incident. When did you say this happened?
I didn't, but it was yesterday in the night time.
I see. You don't have to be here, by the way. It was going to be hard for you. I mean, if you do, then we'll really become the Murdered Mongrels Society.
What? No, no, I'm fine. I just came here to make sure you knew about...
Alison!
Oh, so you do know?
No, what? She's in the waiting room. I'm admitting her now, right?
Sure, I feel like I should tell you that...
Colin's been beheaded.
Jesus Christ! Who's Colin? Is he a friend of yours? A relative?
No, much worse. He was my best friend. I don't know how I can go on without him.
Colin was Alison's dog.
All right. Are you sure?
I saw him, didn't I? I'm sorry. I know Wellington's gone as well, Nathan. I'll try not to be like...
Mallory! I'm admitting her now, and our new guest. Her name is Willow, and her dogs have gone missing, so I guess we're all helping each other out today.
Hello, Mallory. Nice to meet you, Willow.
You've been crying. I can tell. You have nice tears. They look so salty. I'm happy you've let me come here. I'm really worried about my two dogs. I only just got them as well. We'd all sleep in the same bed together every night, and I'd hold them close to my body and feel their fur on my skin. But a few days ago, they just went missing, and I'm really worried.
We're very sorry to hear that, Mallory. Willow, sorry. But don't you worry, this group offers the uppermost support for people like you. I'm Thomas, and I'm the moderator for the Murdered Mongrel Society. Though most of this group just likes to call me Tommy.
Your name is Susan. Susan, you shouldn't lie. Princess hated liars.
I see the confusion, Mallory, but Susan is actually my last name, as I've mentioned a few times. I'm not lying, Princess can rest easy.
Don't say her name.
I am the host of this group, and in case you guys haven't been reading my daily email blast,
I stopped reading them after the top 10 animes with dogs in them.
No, no one reads them, Susan.
well, just in case, Colin and Wellington went missing last Thursday night.
Susan, they went missing on Wednesday morning.
Oh, yes, sorry. Colin and Wellington are Nathan and Alison's dogs, by the way, Willow. And yesterday they were both found...
What? Dead?
Yes, Willow, but this is a support group, so...
Support? Alison, how dare you? You know that Princess needed leg support.
A week, like you say. How interesting.
I'm sorry, Mallory. I was just saying that we could all be friends for Willow. I mean, we all love dogs.
You're a dog lover too?
Yeah. I used to give my Colin belly rubs and hug him.
And kiss them?
Yeah. Giving them little kisses on the head. That's what you mean. Right. Sorry. People tell me I'm a little slow sometimes.
You were a bit right. That's one of the places I like to kiss them. Do you know what my favourite things to do with dogs are?
Ooh, no. Please tell us. Nathan, it is fun getting to know people, isn't it?
It's fun getting to know some people.
My favourite thing is wait, but this isn't being recorded, is it?
It is, always and forever. Don't you worry, you're safe here.
Why has it been recorded?
Oh, you know, because I'm the host and I need to be able to control, well, you know, because I'm the moderator and all. Does that answer your question, Mallory?
Well, it's just that Princess used to love recordings.
How is that even possible?
I think we're all a little emotional. Perhaps we should end this meeting now, take a quick pause in the discussion.
Again.
Right, I'm going to end the meeting now.
Actually, I'm going to stay behind and talk to Nathan for a bit, if that's okay.
About the dogs?
Oh, yeah. Obviously about the dogs. What else would it be?
Yeah, that's fine, but it won't be an official Murdered Mongrel Society trademark pending discussion because I'm the moderator and I won't be there. All right, I suppose I'll leave now. Nathan, you're the host.
Good cover. Never would have thought of that.
Cover? Are we not talking about the dogs?
We're talking about the incident.
What are you on about?
We slept together, Nathan.
Alison, we fell asleep whilst on FaceTime. That's not the same as sleeping together.
Is that all I am to you? You little camera slut.
What?
It doesn't matter. Anyway, I just wanted to call you and tell you that nothing would ever happen. I can't cope with all this drama. Goodbye, Nathan.
Alison! I'm so sorry, boy. You were the best thing that's ever... Ah, shit.
Hello? So, everyone, first on the agenda of the newly formed Murdered Mongrel Society is determining whose dogs are dead and whose are alive.
My favourite topic of conversation.
Listen, Nathan, dead dogs is serious business.
Mine is dead.
Thank you, Alison.
Mine's only missing.
Well, we're going to have confirmation on that, Willow. This is the murdered mongrels, not the missing mongrels. I suppose we could become the missing murdered mongrels.
What if the missing Mongrels become murdered? Then you'd just be fucked.
Listen, Nathan, there are just some things you do not joke about, all right? Now, if you're going to be silly and make fun of a very serious issue, you can just leave.
Jesus, sorry for asking.
Good. Good.
It's very hard for me, you see. I was really, really very close to those dogs.
Oh, like you loved him. I loved me, Colin, until he was beheaded. And even then, I still love him. You know, I think it's a bit rude not to love your dog just because it didn't have a head. Like, it wasn't Colin's fault he didn't have a head.
I was really close, physically, that is. I think you're only truly close to a dog when you've had your face against every part of them, the top, the bottom, the side, when you felt their little tongue touch your face, had their little paws patter all over your body. You know, when they're gone, I can't feel their little wet noses blow.
Ah, Mallory's here.
Hey, Mallory, how you doing?
Better, better. I have Bethany.
Ooh, who's Bethany? A new dog?
How dare you think I'd move on so quickly? I'm still grieving sweet Princess Bobby Boo, Pippin Furball. Oh, no, no. Bethany is my emotional support.
Does she have a dog?
No, she's planning on it.
Well, I'm not really sure about letting someone in who doesn't have a dog. I suppose not having a dog and having a dead dog aren't that different.
Susan!
Oh, fine. Just don't call me Susan in front of our new guest.
Mallory, darling, how are you doing? Is everyone being nice to you?
I'm sorry, what do you actually do?
Well, I'm Mallory's personal emotional support. She really needs me at this very difficult time for her.
Her dog died.
We don't use that word.
What? Died?
Yes, the D word. It's a trigger for her emotions. We avoid triggers, don't we, Mallory?
Yes, yes, we do.
Fucking hell, next you'll be telling me I can't use the word dog.
You are the rudest man.
Ah, flip.
The rudest!
What? Flip can't be a trigger, can it?
You know Mallory's princess used to do back flips. That's a trigger word. Look, she's crying now.
Susan, can we just kick her?
Kick me?
Just because you called me Susan, no. And hi, Bethany. My name is Thomas. Susan is my last name. And welcome to the Murdered Mongrel Society.
Murdered is a trigger word. I really don't think that this group is a safe space for Mallory at this time. Mallory, let's get out of here.
No, it's okay. I can handle it.
Well, I'm keeping my eye on you lot. This is a very difficult time for Mallory.
It's a very difficult time for us all. All our flipping dogs have been murdered.
3 trigger words. Oh, you should seriously.
I'm sorry, Bethany. You must be cutting out.
Why can't I hear Bethany?
Because Susan actually did something useful.
You're next, Nathan.
Alright.
I'm sorry, Mallory. I truly am. You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking since Colin became life challenged. His lack of a head has really hindered his ability to live. And well, it's unfair. It's unjust. It does make you think as well. How can I live in a world where someone would do such a thing to such a beautiful creature? It's a hard question to answer. Maybe you could make it better by thinking he's in dog heaven or being transferred into another vessel. Maybe his spirit lives on at a place that was really happy and special to him. Maybe Colin now spends the afterlife in eternal bliss eating sausages. Colin really liked sausages. So did I. But then he always ate them all. The point is not sausages. It's that these thoughts tell me something. They tell me that these feelings I'm feeling now are the strong sense of injustice that we feel when a loved one is taken away from us in such a cruel way. We imagine the sausages of eternity to make us feel better, but we know deep down that there are no sausages, or no way that we can think of them. However, what we do have is me, and you, and us, this group. and fighting won't bring back our dogs. Nothing we can do will bring them back. They're all eating sausages now. So, if nothing will bring back our babies, then what we do has to be at least good for us. Right?
Alison, are you okay?
You what?
That was amazing.
Very deep. Thank you, Alison. That is exactly the kind of thing that's going to win us Best Murdered Dog Support Group of the Year.
We'll come second, just you watch.
Well, if we do, Nathan, it will be down to the weakest link. I'm just saying. Nathan?
Thomas, can I have a word?
My name is Susan, not... Did you just call me Thomas?
Now.
Nathan, this is highly unorthodox. A group does need its leader.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Nathan?
At the back of Widow's Call. I saw it. It was Wellington's favourite toy.
I don't follow.
She did it. She killed them. She killed Wellington with the garden fork. It's no longer a curious incident in the night time. This is in broad fucking daylight. She killed him. She killed him.
That's quite the accusation. You don't want to be the boy who cried wolf.
I know it.
Well, we don't know anything.
Susan, you have to believe me. You gotta get rid of her. I've got to call the police. I need more evidence. Are you gonna support me or not?
I'm not picking a side, Nathan. I'm going to stay neutral. No, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We don't need the police involved.
Well, you're very supportive for someone who runs a support group.
Thanks.
I was being sarcastic.
I don't know about this, Nathan. I think you can go to prison for that.
For killing a dog? Yeah, you can. That's exactly where Widow is going when she gets here.
No. Like going into a house.
Well, I was collecting evidence.
But the local rules say that you can't go into someone else's house.
Yeah, and the rules of the law say you can't go around murdering innocent fucking dogs. And I found it. Wellington's favourite toy.
Okay. I know you said for me not to say anything, and I completely respect your point of view.
Then don't say anything.
But there's a but. The language being used in this group is far too dog-centric, and it's very upsetting for those of us whose human companions have died. So if we could keep the language dog-centric, that'd be great.
Susan.
Not now, Nathan. I'm really not happy with this whole ambushing thing. Ambushings are unfair.
And so is murdering dogs. I cannot believe this. Our dogs, human companions, have been brutally murdered. Life ended unconsensually, without question. And then, a day after it happened, this mad woman comes on who likes dogs just a bit too much and starts messing with us, talking about dogs before she beheads Cullen and sticks a fork in Wellington. What is so hard to understand about that?
Yeah, he's right.
Thank you, Alison.
Colin was beheaded, and that was very bad. Beheadings are not life conscious. If anything, they're quite the opposite.
Weird way to say it, but okay. And I'm done with this murdered mongrel society shit until Susan can actually help us with our murdered mongrels.
Nathan.
What?
Nathan, do you need some time in the timeout breakout room?
I wasn't aware we had one.
You. Well, I just invented it now as you were speaking. It's a bit less harsh than just muting you.
And you, Susan. I'm done with your absolute...
Wait. Willow's joining.
Wow, you're all here.
Funny, isn't it, when something unexpected happens to you? Not a nice feeling.
Well, if I'm honest, I was pleasantly surprised.
Well, don't worry. I've only just got started.
Susan, what's going on?
My name is not Susan.
Jesus, what's with you all today?
You killed our dogs.
Alison!
Bethany!
Nathan!
Susan!
My name is not Susan.
Sorry.
Killed dogs? What? I love dogs. Like, a lot. I like to put them close to me and kiss them everywhere.
We have evidence. Your dogs never went missing, did they? You killed them. Killed them all.
I love dogs. Look, I love dogs.
She's deluded. Loved them so much that she killed them.
I'd never do such a thing.
Oh, well done. Well done, everyone. Now, not only was the language used there highly inappropriate, but you started to make her tear ducts flow.
Tear ducts flow.
She means cry.
In some words, yes, although I don't use the C word as it's a trigger for Mallory.
Bethany, please.
Okay, sorry, Susan.
So if you didn't murder them, Willow, how'd you explain Wellington's toy in your room?
Wellington?
My dog, the one you killed with the garden fork. You know what he looked like. Black patch over one eye, long legs, loved his little toy.
That's your dog?
Yes, that's my dog.
I thought... Wait,
Oh, what now?
I didn't murder any dogs.
Prove it.
Well, I stole my dogs.
A murderer and a thief.
Hear me out. I stole those dogs, but not to kill them, to love them, to touch them tenderly, to hold them. A few days after I lost them, I joined this group looking for some help, and I just felt so bad, but it turns out that the dogs I stole were yours and Alison's.
You creep. How did you not even know it was mine and Alison's dogs?
Because I stole them off Susan. I went back to the house where I stole them day after Wellington and Colin went missing, and there was Susan.
Susan?
Oh, listen, I really think this is a matter for the police. We should really.
What? What were you doing with Colin? You killed him. It's your fault. Your fault.
I won't comment until I have my lawyer.
Don't even think about leaving Susan, if that even is your real name.
I mean, it's not.
What? Oh yeah. Don't even think about leaving Thomas, if that even is your real name.
Tell us what you did with our babies, or I'm calling the cops.
It's please, Alison.
Police.
Now, the police are an oppressive arm of the state, and
Please, Bethany.
sorry.
I can't believe this.
Oh, what's going on?
highly inappropriate for Mallory, but I'll keep that to myself.
Fine. You can stop messaging me now. All right. I'll tell you the truth. I didn't hurt Wellington or Colin. I can tell you that.
You stole him.
That's right. I stole Colin. I kidnapped Wellington. But I didn't hurt them. I learned from the first time I tried to kidnap a dog, and that went horribly wrong. I'm sorry, Mallory. I'm the reason your princess is dead. I just wanted to bring some drama into the group. If we were the missing Mongol society, then maybe we'd have a shot at greatness, but Mallory's dog was terribly trained. It bit me, it scratched, it even kicked me in the face once and slapped me. I don't know dogs could slap, but they bloody well can. And it really hurt. So I mutilated Princess. So no one could learn the horrible truth and Mallory couldn't identify her, but I guess that didn't work. Wellington and Colin, that I did right. I went and kidnapped them, no problem. I thought we'd change to the missing Mongol society and then we'd have some drama in the group. But Willow stole Wellington and Colin off me. I don't have the faintest of idea how they ended up dead. I'm sorry, Nathan, Alison. I was going to let them go after a few weeks and you could have your dogs back. It's going to be beautiful. I can see it. Missing Mongol Society's dogs return from being missing. All over the news. I've messed this all up.
Jesus.
So, if Susan didn't kill Wellington and Colin, who did?
Yeah.
Guys,
What?
will you mute me if I talk about trigger words?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Good.
Oh, Mallory, I'm sorry. I wish I could stop them. They won't let me tell them about your trigger words.
Shut up about those stupid trigger words. I did it. I killed Wellington and Colin. But I didn't know they were your dogs. After my sweet Princess Bobby Boo Pippin died, every dog reminded me of her. Every conversation, every air particle. It cursed me. I couldn't get her out of my life. These images built up in my mind. It followed me around until there was only one thing left to do. I chose Willow's dogs because I thought no one knew Willow. Felt good as well. I didn't know they're actually Nathan and Alison's dogs, but that's beside the point. 3 dogs are dead and my sweet Princess Bobby Boo Pippin mutilated. I felt like if I couldn't have a dog, then no one could.
Mallory, you've overcome your emotional damage. You said your trigger words.
Well, as my mother used to say in situations like this ain't good. Let's have a drink and a custard cream.
I think I'm gonna need more than a drink and a custard cream.
A drink and 2 custard creams?
Alison, want to FaceTime?
Not today.
Oh well, it's a pleasure talking to a bunch of dog-napping, murdering psychopaths. But I think I've had my fill for today, and if you don't mind, I'm going to call the police. Alison, I'm glad you wanted to talk.
Well, I felt like we had to. Like, it's shit.
I've missed you. I don't think I realised before, but I...
Oh, good. Bethany's here.
What? Bethany?
Hey, Bethany. How you doing?
Sorry, Bethany, why the fuck are you here?
Nathan.
No, it's okay. I know I've been annoying before, but
Yeah, you have.
Just let us speak.
Nathan, Mallory went mad and killed my puppy as well. I just didn't know who else to. I was never really a dog person, never really into animals at all. But I was going to the Dogs Trust with Mallory to try and soothe them from emotional damages. And
Emotional damages.
they had the word dog in their name. Anyway, I saw little Milo, and he just looked up at me with his big, soulful brown eyes, and I just had to take him home. After my fiance left me, I don't think I ever realized how alone I was until. I know you're not supposed to sleep with your dogs, but Milo would hop onto my bed every night, and I always let him. It was like the best teddy ever. He made lockdown so much more easy. I never felt alone. Then one day, I got up and went to fill his bowl, but it was already filled. I thought, fine, maybe he just wasn't that hungry last night. He ate up, and then I noticed a little note under his food. If he's eaten it, it's already too late. I looked around and there he was on the floor, just whimpering slightly. I took him to the vet, but it was too late. I know I didn't know him very long, and all things considered, he was just a dog, but he's the only one that's ever loved me unconditionally. The only one that's ever liked having me around. He made me want to be a better person. The person he acted like I was. And now he's gone. And I feel empty. I'm not that same Bethany I was before Milo. But I'm not happy little Bethy either. I guess I'm just Beth.
Fuck off, Bethany.